Hello and welcome to our home. Well, it's close to Thanksgiving, and in the days leading up to Thanksgiving, I like to really look at my life and just be grateful for everything. I try to. So I'm going to tell you a story about a time when it was very difficult to be grateful. This was 35 years ago, and we were expecting our third child. And, I looked pregnant. We picked out a name. I knew it was going to be a girl. And I knew that her name was Angel. And our two daughters, Rami and Mira, were excited. We were all excited. And the midwife that I had was concerned. And she asked me to go to the hospital and get an ultrasound. And there in the hospital, I was told at almost 6 months pregnant that our baby had died. And it was an awful, awful, awful experience. First of all, I wasn't told kindly or with warmth. I just was told like a fact. And so there I was, with all my grief, and it was Christmas time, and my parents were visiting from Buffalo, and I called, and they came and got our two daughters because they were there when we found out also. And my mother, 2 years before I was born, had twin boys, and they also did not live. They were born, I think it's maybe 7 months, and they were so premature, and they didn't have the equipment that they do now, that those two boys died. And my mother also was devastated. And when she saw me in the hospital, I just wanted to melt into a puddle of tears. I felt all I wanted was her absolute sympathy. And of course she gave me a hug, and she said, "Listen, I know this experience, and how you're going to get through this is to look for the gift that this experience is going to bring you. And even if you don't feel it, you're just in grief and sadness, be grateful every day that someday you will understand the gift, and you will really see." And then I said, I can't do that. And she said, like my mother, she said, "You are my daughter, and you're going to do this." So I did every day. It was a real time of grief for me. But every day I remembered what my mother said, and I was thankful that someday I would understand, and someday I would really see the gift. Well, there are many gifts to this. One of the gifts was, just to experience having an angel baby, like a spirit child. That was truly a gift. And then the other gift, 2 years later, is we got to have this beautiful, very, very big boy, who we named John Nuri, that just blessed our lives so much, our daughters too. And so I am challenging all of you, if you're going through something difficult, to give thanks that someday you will understand the gift that's coming along with the difficulty. And then, of course, there's the being grateful for all the things that are easy to be grateful for. That's important too. But this is a challenge, and you can do it on the days leading up to Thanksgiving, and you'll find you'll have a very meaningful, deep Thanksgiving. All right, and now onto one of Barry's most beautiful songs.
There's a few things I remember about this story that Joyce just told, and one of them was that Joyce had, after she found out about the baby's death, she always carried with her this set of angel cards, and on each card was one word, and she closed her eyes and picked one of the cards. And out of 50 or so cards, she picked one that said gratitude. And that is such an important thing. And that's what we're talking about, is to be grateful. Even if you don't know what's happening, and if it feels painful, there is a big plan here in this universe, and we are being guided in a lot of ways, and we don't always know what's happening. But if we trust and we can be grateful, it helps a lot. You want to say something?
Well, yeah, while you're getting your... so for my mom, she had those twin boys lived, they would definitely not have had any more children. They only wanted two. That was their max.
Right.
No getting around that. So I wouldn't have been able to come to that, to my mother and father, who were just so perfect for me. So.
And then the other thing I remembered was, how old was Mira at the time when the baby died? She was 5 years. She was 5, right? Mm-hmm. She was 5 years old. And she was so looking forward to having a baby sister, and she knew that's what was going on. And so after she found out that we lost the baby, she said, "I'll take a boy if that'll help."
It was a really cute moment in a time of tragedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is, I love this song by Chad Wilkins. It's just giving thanks. We give 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 thanks. Help us to love one another. Show us the way of the heart. Teach us to give thanks and praise every day. Every day. Help us to love one another. Show us the way of the heart. Teach us to give thanks and praise every day. Every day, every day, every day. We give thanks. We give thanks. We open our hands. We open our hearts. We open our hands. We open our hearts. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. So close your eyes a moment and give thanks. Feel your gratitude. Especially for the things that are hard to feel thankful for. Give thanks that someday you'll understand the gift. Even though you don't know it now, just give thanks for that. And it'll see you through. All right, open your eyes, and we give thanks for you, all of you. Thank you.
So one of the things that we'll be giving thanks for this Thanksgiving is that you watch the videos. It's a surprise to us how many people watch, and really we're so grateful. And we just send you a lot of love, and may you have a very, very blessed Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. And thank you for your love. Thank you.
Thank you, Perry.